Hello, this is Diana Jarvis from the Young Reporter Scheme, and today I'm talking to Katie Harris. Hi, Katie. Welcome to our podcast. You won Best Reporter in your age group, which was a great achievement and must have been really good to put in your CV and UCAS application.
Yeah, it was amazing experience. I mean, I love the experience itself, but as something to take forward as well, it's on my CV currently, and especially within my UCAS applications. Actually, that's something that I focused on quite a lot because so at university I studied languages, German and Italian, and to be able to write in a different language and have that sort of flair is quite difficult. But I hoped that, maybe the people looking at my application would find it interesting that I'd done something like this and would hopefully see that maybe I could use the skills and the writing experience I'd had and take that forward with university. So definitely in a UCAS application, it was helpful. And even now, actually, it's on my CV and job application stuff. I still get asked about it, even though it feels like quite a long time ago now. I still get asked about it, and people are really interested in what the scheme is and what it entails. So yeah, definitely a positive.
Yes, I mean, obviously it's 5, 6 years ago now, but I mean, it is something because I noticed that you've got it on your LinkedIn. But while you were doing the scheme, you wrote several articles around your school. You're obviously passionate about that. What was your inspiration behind those stories?
I think it mostly came from, so I wrote a couple of articles around the drama department and what they were doing, and I was quite heavily involved in the school and the drama department. So I got lots of inspiration from speaking to my peers, and a lot of my teachers actually, they knew that I was doing these articles because I'd often come to them and say, "Oh, can I have a quote?" or "Is there anything exciting going on in your department?" So the inspiration definitely came from just trying to talk to as many people as possible and get either their input or something exciting maybe that I didn't know about that was happening in the school. So lots and lots of talking, I'd say.
Which was good because your school had have done it for years, so it's
Yeah,
nice
we
to get
have.
some inside knowledge within the school.
Yeah.
So tell me about what you're doing now.
So at the moment, I am working. So I've just started. So in the middle of the pandemic, I've just started working at Visa, and I work in human resources, but specifically in talent. So talent management, and yeah, I've just started, and it's great. It's a lot of fun, and I'm getting to meet so many new people, and definitely a new experience.
So what do you
Yep.
think you took from the Young Reporter? Do you think it helped you in your current position with Visa?
Yeah, 100%. I think that especially something that, so I did Young Reporters twice, first time round and the second time round is when I would say I was most successful because I really kind of understood what it meant with the time management and trying to find exciting stories and write them in an exciting way. And I find now that even though I've just started writing reports and things like that, I think back to what I learned with Young Reporter and trying to make it interesting for someone who reads it, because although it's quite, professional and strict, someone has to be excited about what you're reading and want to keep on reading and want to know more. So I'd definitely say that working with the Young Reporter and constantly trying to find something that would hopefully be successful and people would want to read was really important to me. So that's been so helpful. But also time management, because it was such a strict task of having to find an article every month and write it and get to the deadlines that my school had set and that Young Reporter had set. That's been great for my time management, and even throughout university and throughout my job now, it's really helped me be strict with my timings.
It's interesting what you said about how you found it easier the second time round. Was that because you had done it and understood how it worked, or you just felt more confident?
I think it was confident actually, because I had a great mentor at my school, Judith Forshaw. She was just absolutely fantastic, and sadly she's retired now, but she was so helpful because we had it as a club, so a weekly meeting that we went to and kind of spoke around our ideas and what we were hoping to do. So I think the first time I perhaps just wasn't very confident and felt, oh no, maybe that wouldn't be so interesting to read, and well, I don't know if people are interested by that. But the second time round, I thought, no, I'm going to stick with my own ideas, and generally the idea that I find interesting, hopefully other people find interesting. So I think it was a confidence push to myself.
So the school ran a weekly meetings, you said.
Yeah, it was a weekly meeting, or sometimes if people come and they had already kind of started their ideas, we'd move it to every 2 weeks. but yeah, it was run as a club where we'd all come together with Mrs. Forshaw, and we'd all speak about potential ideas and maybe say, oh, maybe you could investigate this, or I know someone that could help you with that. And that was really helpful to have that sort of community aspect.
It's good the school did that, and it's interesting because obviously all schools don't do that. Some do, some don't. But
Yeah.
Croydon have been very, very successful with lots of winners. So it's good that Judith did in fact run that. So is there anything else that you feel that you gained from the Young Reporter Scheme? Anything else that you feel has been a benefit to you?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, after I'd done the Young Reporter Scheme, I did some work experience at the Telegraph, and they were really interested in what I'd written and how that had all come about. Although it wasn't actually in the writing side, it was in human resources. That having that on your CV, and people genuinely just really interested about how you come to write those things, how you come up with the stories, and I mean, I think personally it was just a great experience and something that I'm very proud of now. Even though it was 6 years ago, it's still something that I kind of look back on with very fond memories.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you, and I'm glad that you found a career that you love. And I
Thank
wish you
you.
basically good luck with everything that you're doing in the future.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I absolutely love the scheme, so I'm really happy to talk about it.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay, then. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This has been Diana Jarvis talking to Katie Harris.